Assalamualaikum to the examiners and supervisors. My name is Mohamad Zawawi bin Maksman, and today I would like to present on my industrial training activities and outcomes throughout my internships at Kelantan Biotech Corporation Sdn Berhad, also known as KBCSB. KBCSB is a subsidiary of Perbadanan Menteri Besar Kelantan, PMBK, chaired by Menteri Besar of Kelantan. Briefly, KBCSB focus on the explorations, research, and commercialization of biotechnology through the following areas includes agricultural biotechnology, health biotechnology, and industrial biotechnology. Those are the topics that will be presented in this video, including objective, activities, involvement, lessons, and values. The missions of this company is to become the leading agency in the development of bioeconomy of the state of Kelantan, which is realizing bioeconomic development through research, expansion, commercialization, investment, and cooperation in Sharia-based strategies in line with the government's aspirations for the welfare of the Ummah. Consists of two objectives, which are improving the economic status of the state of Kelantan, especially the rural population by using biotechnology, and build the company long-term capabilities in biotechnology by building its own biotechnology platform, and at the same time generate growth in biotechnology industry in the state of Kelantan, and especially by encouraging the involvement of the private sector. My industrial training objectives are to achieve requirement for a degree from University Technology Mara, UiTM, and next is to apply theories learned in the classroom to the real-world situation. And the third one is strengthening both soft and hard skills. And the last one is to enhance the communication and leadership abilities. As KBCSB is a company that pursuing the research and development biotechnology, it is a good opportunity for me to apply my knowledge during my studies to be applied in this company where it fits my objective. Next, KBCSB's objective is to improve the economic status of the rural population, and I can strengthen both soft and hard skills and enhance my communication and leadership abilities by managing the events and program that is handled by KBCSB for the authorities. The works that has been done, I have been assigned into 5 main jobs includes nursery operation, production of products, plot test study, plant care, and research. For the additional tasks, I can divide it into 2, which is event management and online marketing. The main task is operation at the nursery. The KBCSB trainees were tasked with managing and caring of the nursery, germinate seeds on the sowing trays, and sorted and graded banana seedlings from tissue culture were among the usual activities and a routine complete at the nursery. The banana seedlings were cultivated via tissue culture procedure. The plant tissue culture is defined as a culturing plant, seeds, organ, explants, tissues or cells on a chemically defined synthetic nutrient media under a sterile condition and control conditions of light, temperature, and humidity. However, in my case, I did not get the opportunity to learn the actual procedure of banana plant tissue culture due to several obstacles that we had in our KBCSB. As a result, I was only be able to learn on how to taking care of the cultured explants or seedlings that was transferred. Like other banana plants, tissue culture banana plants need rich humus light and well-draining soil as well as plenty of sunlight. In fact, tissue culture banana trees require bright lights for 12 hours or so for most varieties. However, you need to protect the banana plant from getting too hot to prevent scorching. That's why we also utilize sun-shaded netting around the nursery, also utilizing the PVC coated chain link at the nursery to prevent the invasion of large pests such as monkey into the nursery and destroy all the seedlings. Aside from that, I also involved in the plot test and plant daily care at the Kelantan Organic Research Center, also known as KORC. During the assignments, I learned on how to check on the pH and the moisture of the soil of the test plot and apply the KBCSB product at the plot test. Most soil have pH value between 3 to 5, 3.5 and 10. in higher rainfall areas, the natural pH of soil typically range from 5 to 7, while in drier area, the range is 6.5 to 9. The soil can be classified according to their pH value, which is 6.5 to 7.5 is a neutral pH for the soil. Usually, vegetable, grass, and most ornamental do best in slightly acidic soil, which is in pH of 5.8 to 6.5 pH. The soil pH value above or below this range may result in less vigorous growth and nutrient deficiencies. On the top of that, with a proper pH and soil moisture, we are able to yield our crop of okra plants that we have planted at the plot test. Next, we also work on the production, which are production of effective microorganism, biohijab and biofruit solution, biomud, biocompost fertilizers, and planting media. For the EM-based product, we will undergo a fermentation procedure. In this procedure, to activate the microorganism in the EM solution, it must be diluted with clean, chlorine-free water, and the pH must be between 3.5 and 3.8 pH. The photosynthetic bacteria like Rhodopseudomonas, Lactobacillus, yeast, and actinomycetes are among the helpful microbes found in EM. These photosynthetic bacteria are self-contained and self-sustaining organisms. They use substance from root secretion, organic matter, sunlight, and geothermal heat from the soil to synthesize amino acids, nucleic acids, bioactive substance, and sugars. As a result, biohijab product can also improve soil health, boost tree development, and increase the quantity of the organic matter in the soil, among other things. I also involved in the production of biomud and biocompost fertilizers. Both product also applies EM as a main ingredient and an additive supplement. EM in biomud help water improve quality. The microorganisms that involved in this process are lactic acid that will prevent bad microbe from multiplying, the photosynthetic microbe that are able to reduce odor of the water, and yeast that provide hormones and enzymes to revitalize aquatic life. I also involved directly in the production of biocompost fertilizers that is made up of several components such as goat feces, topsoil paddy bran, and EM. The role of EM in this product is to maintain the pH and the fertilizers to be at the optimum scale, which is 5.8 to 6.5 pH meter. Aside from that, we also do some research by doing some literature review and research review on the cultivation of ruminant feed plants. The cultivation of ruminant feed plants is a study project for further preparation for KBCSB next project that will be held at Kelantan Biotech Livestock and Bioart Center in Cerampasu, Pasir Puteh, Kelantan. We have studied on the nutritional value and the cultivation process for the plants. The suggested plants are Madre de Agua, which is known as kotom ayam, petai belalang, Gliricidia, napier plant, mulberry, and rumput minyak. We also had germinated the plants such as Madre de Agua and mulberry via stem cutting, and petai belalang and Gliricidia via seed germinations. Most of the plant has been cultivated at the nursery and will wait for their mature enough to be transferred on the planting site. Other additional tasks that has been done by me is event management and online marketing tasks. There are two programs that I have involved directly, which are the Hijau program 2021 and site visit and explorations to place of interest in Dabong. The Hijau program is a program with the concept of exposure related to the organic cultivation methods around the residential areas. This program can help ease the burden of daily expense as well as generate side incomes. Through this program, the participants involved were exposed to various methods of the organic cultivation as well as method of organic fertilizer production and organic control of the plant. I have been assigned as the logistic secretariat together with other two practical students I also had been given an opportunity to handle the PA system during Dapur Hijau event at Don Salor, and as well as a co-host to manage the participant that involved through Google Meet, which is through online. Next one is a site visit and exploration in the place of interest, such as Gua Ikan, Gua Pagar, and Gua Keris in Dabung. The trip to Dabung, Kuala Krai is intent to explore the biodiversity of Pagar Cave, Keris Cave, and Ikan Cave. At the end of this program, I can conclude that the ecosystem and biodiversity in Dabung is still at a good condition, as we even get to see one of the rare species of trapdoor spider habitat inside the cave. However, the ecosystem need to be well preserved, as the next generation can explore and study more in the term of the biodiversity of the area. Another assignment that has been given to me is to run the online marketing for Biohijau product. We will talk on the digital marketing, the niche specification, and how to build a Facebook page. The class was handled by Mr. Sabani, an IT specialist and an online entrepreneur. We had been entrusted to become an editor Biohijau Facebook page by the role of making promotion posting and act as a seller at the same time. We will talk on how to run a Facebook ads by Mr. Afzanizan, my supervisor, and manage to increase the engagement on our page and even making some sales. For the next following period, I will be continuing with the regular routine at KORC, and we will continue with another KBC-SB main program, which is a subsidized fertilizer program, as KBC-SB is one of the companies that manufacturing compost fertilizer. So this company has been in charge by PMBK to supply subsidized fertilizers to local farmers with collaboration of Jabatan Pertanian Kelantan. We will involve with the processing of the fertilizer, starting with the fermentation process until the production of the end product of the fertilizer. Next, I will carry on with the marketing and sale for Biohijau product and banana tissue culture seedlings. As I had been assigned to conduct the Biohijau Facebook page, I will continuing my assignments to create promotional posting and running some ads. I will also carry on with the selling of the banana tissue culture, as we had restocked the product at the end of the December. So far, that is the job that has been assigned and need to be accomplished along my finishing internship or industrial training at KBC-SB. The value that I was obtained from this industrial training is the new knowledge on the management and industrial operation. Operating a factory is not an easy task. We need to have a lot of knowledge on management and stock handling skills. For an example, KORC has a limited space with an excess amount of finished product. So we need to arrange and sort all of the product by occupying the space as maximum as we can. The next value is that has been obtained is teamwork. As I'm not the only practical student at KORC, I applied with a teamwork culture by helping each other to finish the task. For an example, we sort each task during the product production of Biohijau product according to our specialists and ability to make the work done throughout the fermentation and packaging process. The last value that I obtained is time management. As each of us has been assigned to our specific task, we had given our 100% effort on the task given and make it to be done on time. For an example, I was assigned on to study on the cultivation of ruminant feeds plant, where I need to study on Madri de Agua plant, also known as ketung ayam, and I have submitted the article review summary task on time. The value added that had been contributed to the organization is I had given my 100% commitment and disciplines throughout my industrial training. Next, I have provided findings and data for the study of the ruminant feed plants project. And next, I had given my contribution in product production, such as production of Biohijau solution and fertilizers product. The new process or procedure that were obtained from the organization is EM fermentation process. The fermentation process is the enzymatic decomposition and utilization of foodstuff, particularly carbohydrates, by microbes. Organic compounds such as herbs, sugarcane molasses, and so on are transformed by enzymes or microbes during fermentations. The next is plant tissue culture seedlings maintenance. Despite having a resistance towards the disease, tissue culture banana need to be provided with a good basic need and nutritional supplies. The next one is plant stem cutting cultivation procedure. I have learned on how to make a cut for stem cutting, including the type of stem cutting and the measurements of the stem cut. In this procedure, I learned that stem cutting provide more viable and easily grow as it already comes from a matured parent cell. Next is observations and the data collections. I learned on how to observe and the quality check on the product so that we can provide a good quality of product. For an example, the EM solution need to be in a good pH, which is between 3.5 to 3.8 pH meter. I also learned on the pest control by using kencing harimau formulation and the physical pest control such as utilization of PVC coated chain link fence at the nursery. By this initiative, I can observe that the rate of pest invaders were reduced. The new process or procedure that will contribute to the organization is my research and findings that is mostly contributed to my literature review and article review. The main findings is the data gains from the readings of the articles that relates to the ruminant feed plants cultivation. Based on the information gained from the article, we have cultivated most of the ruminant feed plants such as Madre de Agua, Petai Belalang, Gliricidia, and Mulberry. Next, I also contribute to the marketing and sales of KBCSB product. As an editor of our Facebook page, I create promotional posting at the Biohijau Facebook page. I also create an introduction video for Biohijau product so that it can be used for the promotional purpose. I also contribute with the sale of KBCSB products such as Biohijau Farm Solution and tissue culture banana seedlings. Next is the relationship achievement in the industrial trainings organization. I get to know KBCSB superiors starting with the general manager of KBCSB, Encik Nick Nur Hafizu, and Mr. Mohamad Afzanizan as my supervisor and as the operation executive of the KBCSB, and my mentor at the KORC, which is Ms. Rabiza, other staff at KBCSB and KORC. They had aided me with providing guidance and knowledge throughout my industrial training. For the suggestion, based on my opinion, the company should provide trainees with a proper inventory and facilities, as there will be a lot of new knowledge that can be taken during their internship. Plus, the company will have the upper hand to improve their research and development sector with good assets and findings provided. With a good facility, the student not only can become more proactive and competitive, in fact, the company also can attract more opportunity for other company or association to collaborate with KBCSB in terms of research and development and many more. For the conclusions, of praise to Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala, it was a pleasure and excitement to be able to finish my internship with such professional folks at the Kelantan Biotech Corporation Sdn Bhd. And I would like to express my gratitude to Kelantan International Organic Research Center of Kelantan Biotech Corporation Sdn Bhd for allowing me to finish my industrial training, as it is a requirement to get my degree. Based on my industrial training at KBCSB, I have learned a lot of new knowledge and developed new skills and talent, not only on biological field, but also in management and business. The internship company I had chosen had pushed me to become better employee in the future. This course should be continued in the future to produce more exceptional students and who can accomplish their tasks to the best of their abilities, even if they are still considered as fresh graduates. That's all the presentation from me. Thank you.